New York City buyers are leaving the city and moving here instead. And if you've been paying attention to the real estate market over the past few years, you've probably noticed something. A lot of buyers are leaving New York City. And they're not just moving anywhere, they're moving to places like West Milford in western Passaic County, Sussex County, Morris County, and Warren County in northwestern New Jersey. So the big question is why? Why are so many New York City buyers choosing this area over staying in the city or even choosing other parts of New Jersey? In this video, I'm going to break down why New York City buyers are moving here and what they're looking for, what's surprising them after they move, and whether this move actually makes sense for you. Hi everyone, I'm Tom Olsiski. I'm a realtor with over 22 years experience, and I help buyers and sellers throughout Western Passaic, Morris, Sussex, and Warren counties in Northwest New Jersey. And I work with a lot of relocation clients, especially buyers coming from New York City. And what I've noticed is this. There's a very clear pattern in why people are making this move. Quick question for you. Are you currently living in New York City or thinking about leaving? Comment NYC below. I'm curious where you're watching from. And if you're thinking about moving to northwestern New Jersey, comment move and I'll send you my relocation guide. All right, let's get into it. Here are the real reasons NYC buyers are moving to northwestern New Jersey. The first and probably the biggest reason is space. In New York City, space is expensive. You might be paying a premium for a one-bedroom apartment. Limited storage, no outdoor space, and for many buyers, especially after the last few years, priorities have changed. People want bigger homes, extra bedrooms, home offices, outdoor space, backyards, and when they start looking in areas like Sussex County or West Milford, they realize something pretty quickly. They can get significantly more space for their money. I've had clients go from a one-bedroom apartment in NYC to a full single-family home with land and still feel like they're getting more value. And once people experience that kind of upgrade in lifestyle, it's hard to go back. But space alone isn't the only reason people are making this move. The next reason is just as important, and it's something a lot of buyers don't fully understand until they run the numbers. The second major reason is value. When NYC buyers start comparing what they're paying now versus what they can get in northwestern New Jersey, it changes everything. Instead of paying for location, convenience, and proximity, they're now getting space, privacy, and ownership. For many buyers, the conversation shifts from how much rent am I paying to what can I actually own? And even with New Jersey property taxes, which I've talked about in other videos, many buyers still feel like they're getting better overall value. And here's where things start to get really interesting. Because the next reason isn't just financial, it's lifestyle. A lot of New York City buyers are not just moving for a house, they're moving for a different way of living. In northwestern New Jersey, you get access to lakes, mountains, hiking, nature, quieter neighborhoods. Places like West Milford and parts of Sussex County offer a lifestyle that feels completely different from the city. And for many people, that's exactly what they're looking for. Less noise, less congestion, more space, more peace. Now that lifestyle isn't for everyone, I agree, but for the right buyer, it's a huge upgrade. But here's something that surprises a lot of buyers. Another major reason this trend has accelerated is remote work after COVID. Many buyers no longer need to commute into New York City 5 days a week. That gives them flexibility. And when you remove the daily commute, suddenly areas like Sussex County, Warren County, West Milford, and West Passaic become much more realistic options. Some buyers still commute occasionally, maybe once or twice a week, but they're willing to trade a longer commute for a much better living environment. For buyers with families or planning to start one, this is a huge factor. Northwestern New Jersey offers strong school systems, more space for kids, quieter neighborhoods, community feel compared to city living. It's a completely different experience, and for many families, that's a big reason they decide to make the move. But it's not all upside. And this is where buyers need to be realistic. Every move comes with trade offs. And this is where I always try to be honest with buyers. When you move from New York City to northwestern New Jersey, you're trading convenience for space, walkability for privacy, energy for calm. You may have longer drives, fewer restaurants nearby, less nightlife, and for some buyers, that adjustment can take time. That's why it's so important to choose the right town, not just the cheapest one. So, one of the biggest things buyers don't expect is how much they enjoy the community aspect. Towns in northwestern New Jersey tend to feel more connected. You start to recognize people. There are local events. There's a sense of belonging that's different from city living. So when you look at the full picture, it's not just about leaving New York City, it's about moving towards something. More space, more control, more lifestyle, more long-term value. And for many buyers, that's why this trend continues to grow. If you're thinking about making a move from New York City to northwestern New Jersey, I'd be happy to help. I work with buyers relocating to Western Passaic, Sussex County, Morris County, Warren County. So just comment move below and I'll send you my relocation guide. And if you found this video helpful, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share this with anyone thinking about leaving New York City.